Hi, and welcome to Sunday Social Live. Hey, Shauna, who will we have in the house? I'm sorry if I'm looking that way, because that is where my screen is. Hi, Michelle. Let me move this closer. There we go. I can see you all, and it's working. It's all working. Great. So what's everyone up to? Let me say hi to Nancy. Helen, hi and welcome. Hey Jenny. My technology's working. Yay. So I'm so happy. Whew, so we'll give it a few minutes for the others to arrive and we'll get this party started. I got my drink, a huge drink today, and it says Mummy Fuel. Because yeah. Hi Ellen, welcome. Hi Cindy. Hope you're all having a fabulous Sunday. I'm in an excellent mood. Lucian goes back to school on Tuesday. This summer has hypo. Thank you. Yeah, my Mummy Fuel mug. I need that. So yeah, kids go back to school on Tuesday. So your mums out there, are your kids going back? Because I am counting down the days. It's been a long, hot summer and it's just been crazy. Oh, I'm counting. I have school supplies, I have his back to school clothes, and I'm all ready for him to go to school. Yeah, it's been an extremely hot summer and I am no fighting Helen. We only have the one. But yeah, him and his dad get into it, and I'm just like, no, summer has to stop. Summer has to end at some point. It was crazy. Last week I went, not last week, the week before, I went out to get his school supplies. Oh my God, it was crazy. It was like a horde of manic mums just grabbing stuff off shelves. It was like a supermarket sweep. Take this, take that, take this, take that. And I was like, oh my God, you people are crazy. It was crazy out there. So I am extremely happy that Lucian is going back to school this week. He'll start 5th grade, which is, it's getting too old and he's not my baby. He'll always be my baby. Shoe shopping is, see, the difference is here, Jenny, in the States, most public schools, they don't wear uniforms. And when I grew up, I went to a public school, but we had uniforms. So at the end of summer, you know, you had to go get your navy blazer, your white shirts, your pleated navy skirts, your school shoes. They don't wear uniforms here, so basically he gets a new pair of shoes. Don't get me started on how much kids' shoes cost. Oh, Sally, you joined YouTube, hey! Great! You can tune into all the fabulous crochet and knitting live chats like Stephanie from Crochet O'Clock. Hers is, I'm going to say Tuesday night. And then there's Chantel from Fiberific, and hers is Wednesday night our time, Thursday morning her time because she's in Australia. So yes, she is. So, oh, and Stephanie has done a schedule of live crocheters and knitters. This live schedule, it's on her website. It's Crochet O'Clock. And so if you ever need to watch something, go check it out. And the schedule is there. And Chantal had a really fun live chat last week. She hit 2,000 subscribers, so she did some fun giveaways. Oh, and it went crazy. It was like gremlins had climbed into her her internet, and it just went crazy. So yeah, we have a giveaway today. I'm going to do a live giveaway. I have told the admin team that they can participate because it's live. So it's a fun game that we're going to do here. So we'll do that a bit later on after we've gone over some of the stuff. Sally, you can't see me? Can anyone else having trouble seeing me? Oh, Sally, hope you figure that out. We want you to come see us. Not particularly you want to see me, you know. Yay, Michelle can see me. Great, so it's working. Hi, Becky, welcome. First time. Well, it's a lot of first times for a lot of people because I used to do them live via Facebook, but now we switched over to YouTube because then the videos get replayed after if you want to catch up if you miss. So I've started to do it via YouTube. Now with YouTube, you need to be logged in to your YouTube account, Gmail account. It's simple. It's, you know, it's not difficult. And then when you're logged in, you'll see a live chat button. If you click that, the live chat screen should pop up on your right hand side and you can participate in the live chat with us. Tink's having some trouble with the sound. Can you all hear me? Okay, Ellen, great. You've got perfect connection. That's what I like to see. No gremlins here. I don't want gremlins. I had a disaster a couple of weeks ago doing this, so I am all set. Still ain't quite there with all my technology on this side, so, but I'm saving. I'm going to get there and we'll do some fab things with it when it all happens. Okay, so who's in the house? Let's see. Should we give it? We've got 18 watching. Please subscribe. Press the little subscribe button for me. That's what I was going to say. Okay, so I don't monetize my YouTube account, so if you get an ad, you can skip it. It makes no difference to me. I know a lot of YouTubers, they like you to watch the ads, and I'm all for that. So they get a few pennies every time you watch the ad, and that's how they support themselves. So do that for other YouTubers, but with me, because it's not monetized, you do not have to watch those ads, but the rest of them you do. Okay, so what should I start with first? What should I start with first? I don't know. We have a sneak peek of our fall cow, which I don't want to do straight away because, you know, I want to build up to that one. Then, oh, I tell you what, we'll start. I'm gonna have a giveaway. And I have some new yarn that I bought when I was on vacation. So I'm going to show you that new yarn. It's a yarn I've never used before. I don't even know the name of this yarn until I saw it in the shop. So we are going to do that. Jenny, you can wait for the cow because you know what it's about. So stop asking for the cow details. Helen's from the Isle of Wight. I've never been to the Isle of Wight. No, I haven't. I've been close, but never been. So yeah, we have the cow, the yarn. I want to show you something cool that Jenny, yes, Jenny designed, and we're going to release her pattern soon. And also for our knitters, we have something in store for you guys too. Because Pippin is now, we have the Pippin Crochet Club and we have the Pippin Knit Club, which is heads up by our lovely Michelle and Jenny and Hayley. So, yay. What should we do first? Okay, I'm going to show you Jenny's because Jenny's here. And I want to show you Jenny's first. So, Jenny came up with a great knitting. We'll get the knitting out of the way. Jenny came up with a great knitting concept, and so for those of you who don't know, I used to knit a long time ago, very beginner stuff and that. Yeah, it's a big tea mug. It's got soda in it though. But anyway, so Jenny came up with a concept because I'm a beginner knitter. I class myself as a beginner knitter. And one thing that, you know, every knitter likes to do is make socks. And I've never used circular needles and I've never used double pointed needles. So I wanted to make some socks, and Jenny, fabulous Jenny, came out with this design concept, and I did it, and it was I did it and it was so easy. So here it is. It's actually done on straight needles. Before I show you, it's actually done on straight needles. They're a pair of socks and it's done on straight needles. Not on double pointed and not on circular. They're done on straight needles. How cool is that? You wouldn't even know that these were done straight. I used merry-go-round, Wonderstuff merry-go-round by Stylecraft. And basically it's done on the flat, it's worked out flat, and then you seam it up the sides. These are done on straight needles. Isn't that amazing? And they are so cozy and comfy. I've only done the one because I wanted to just jump right in there and test the pattern out for her. So this is the first one. I gotta do the second one, and Jenny will be releasing this pattern soon. So keep an eye out on these. I don't know if she's came up for a name for them yet. What do you think she should call them? I say Jenny socks. So if you have a cool name for Jenny's socks that are done on straight needles, let us know. So that's one thing that's going to be coming out to the knit club. Second thing for the knit club is our first ever knit along, and the lovely Michelle has come up with a design for us. And again, I asked her to do something that was going to help me introduce me back, because I know when we vetted some members, they were like, yeah, I knitted in the past, and you know, I haven't done it in such a long time, I don't know if I can. So we wanted something that could keep an experienced knitter happy, and also something that would help people like me that haven't knitted in a long time be reintroduced into knitting. So Michelle has come up with a fabulous wrap, and she's just crossing her T's and dotting her I's right now. It's gone through the testing stages. So we're almost ready to start setting a date on that one, which is very exciting because I have never done a knit along, and so I'm so happy for that. So look out for that, you knitters, and we will be getting that to you soon. So that is the knitting stuff. Now I need a breath before we go into the whole crochet. Cozy Toesies, that's a good one. Poe. Becky says she's not a very good knitter and socks scare her. I was just like that, and that's why this one is so cool, because you're not going in around, you're just going back and forth. And at first I was like, how is she doing this? And so but it came together really easily, Becky. So definitely look out for that one, because that will definitely give you an introduction into socks, which is pretty neat. Yeah. You want to see my mug again? Mummy fuel, because Mummy needs a lot of fuel in the morning. I don't have coffee in it right now. I have soda because I'm so dry and hot. Cindy said she's done socks, but the heels really slow her down. The heels on this, I can't explain it. How, I mean, because it's done flat, so it's really hard to explain, but it's so simple. So yes, Cindy, you have to try this. So Jenny's gonna be putting the finishing touches on that one. And so yeah. Ellie, scared of knitting, love crochet, haven't knitted in over 40 years. Mine hasn't been quite that long, but I was never a big knitter to begin with. I mean, I learned as a child. So Ellen, you should try this one. You all gotta try this one because it's just a cool concept. Poe, it's all knit stitch, purl stitch. Now correct me if I'm wrong, Jenny. There's a couple of knit togethers and I don't know how to abbreviate the knit slip knit, pass over, which is very basic. So no maybes about it, Helen. So that's it, the SKPO. So yeah, and that's it. And the majority is just doing the stockinette stitch and the ribbon at the top. There's a tiny little section when you have to knit together and do the skip stitch thing. So it's tiny. It's a two tiny little sections. So yeah. Oh yeah, she's doing a video. Jenny's doing a video. Yeah. So she's got she's practicing and she's doing a video. So there is no excuse, girls. There is no excuse. We're all going to be doing Jenny socks. So, okay. So we've got socks. We've got Michelle's wrap coming. And so we're going to be looking out for that. Crochet. Crochet, crochet, crochet. So, let me think. What should I... Okay, so I'm not going to show you right away. Of course I'm not going to show you right away. Oh, you're all talking about the socks. Yay. Yeah, so. Okay, so we have set a date for our 4Cal. We are hoping to go live with the first part on October 1st. And all the information we're hoping to get out to everybody on September 1st or 3rd. It's the first Monday in September. We may push it a little bit because we started testing this pattern at the beginning of summer, and you know how hot the summer got. So we kind of put it to a side. And another reason is it's not my design. I've teamed up with a lovely lady from Iceland, and it's her pattern, and it has been previously released but only in Icelandic. It has not been translated to English yet. So we teamed up together, and I said, would you like us to host it on Pippin? And she was over the moon. Her name is Tina. I'm going to kill her name by saying Provodik. I don't know if that is right, and I do apologize. So we teamed up, and she started to translate her pattern into English for us. So the testers got a way to work, but then Tina moved from Iceland to Cuba. And so you can imagine, with her 2 kids and her husband, so you can imagine we had to put a stop on everything, so which is understandable. And she moved to Cuba, and she's finally got settled in. So we started up, and now we're like manically crocheting away to get the testing part over with, so we can get this out to you by October. So that is the plan. Now this is a new concept that was for me, and probably for many of you. It's mosaic crochet. Yeah, we like to learn new things here on Pippin. So it's a mosaic blank Afghan, and it's done in 7 sections, and then the border. Now the border is a whole separate thing, so I haven't got to the border yet because we just got the border, and I'll explain it to you so you know. But I'm going to give you a sneak peek of my Afghan that I did. It's called Havana. Yeah, another city. Havana. And Tim did an excellent job at designing this. So I'm very, very excited to bring this to you guys. As I said, it's 7 sections. I know you all want to see it, but I'm going to make you wait. Tink, her husband's actually Cuban, so that's the reason they are going back, well, they moved back to Cuba, Havana. So yeah. Oh God, you should smell my house. I'm cooking pot roast, and it smells gorgeous in my house, and we haven't had a pot roast in so long because it's been so hot. And today the weather is actually cool enough for me to have something like that cooking. So anyway, back to Havana. Now, don't be put off by the ends on this one because, as I said, the border, and I'm going to explain it to you, is something totally amazing. So, I'm working on this section here, so ignore that. So, like, there are 7 sections. I'm just going to keep rolling it up so you can see all the different sections. I chose to do rainbow over black. So, yeah, this is Havana. Havana, na, na, na. I'm not going to sing to you guys. So, yeah. This, it's mosaic. It's all done with single crochets in the back loop and then DC into a front loop. Now, if you did Arizona on part 7, it's very similar to that. It's just that this one has been designed with different spaces and whatnot, but yeah. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Let's have a look. Will there be video tutorials? I'm not 100% sure. She said she may have time, but I'm telling you, it looks a lot more complex than what it is. And obviously, me and the testers are always going to be around to help you. If we need to, we'll do some live little, if anyone really gets stuck, I can do some live videos to show you areas that if you get stuck. It really isn't that difficult. And her pattern, the charts in her, it's a written pattern, plus she has some charts in there. So it's basically single crochets in the back loops, and then you go down 1 for the notch. But if you've done Arizona, especially part 7, you can do this if you've done that. Now, on to the, you see, every row is started at the beginning. And you get all these fabulous ends. Who doesn't love ends? I don't. I definitely do not like ends, and I definitely do not like sewing them in. But some people do, and now you're going to have several options for the border on Havana. Tina has done an amazing border. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And I'll explain that to you in a moment. But these, actually, you don't have to sew in. And you can either have the fringe, if you like fringe, if that's your thing. Otherwise, she has designed a cool concept of a double border, and these are hidden within the double border. So without spoiling her great design, I'm going to not go into it great detail, but there is several options. There's a plain border and there's a mosaic border, double borders where these are tucked in. Or you could sew your ends in and do your own plain border, but obviously there's more to come on that closer to the day. But yeah, Havana. And we will show you what the testers have been up to. The testers have done different colours. Obviously, you choose your own colours. There will not be any, I use Starcraft Special DK because you all know that's my go-to yarn. There will not be any packs for this one. We are going to encourage you to try your own. But having said that, a lovely lady, Christina in France, she has a French store. She and Tina work together all the time, and she's putting together some packs, but it is 100% wool. The yarn she's using is Peruvian Highland wool. All right, and she's put together some packs, and she does ship internationally, but obviously it's up to you. Some people don't like wool, whatnot. So we will get those details to you closer to the date. But I use Starcraft Special DK, and I'll give the amounts that I used. And obviously the testers have used their own yarn too, and they're going to give their amounts of what they use. So you're going to have plenty of options of what type of yarn you want to use, how many balls, and all that. You know, we like information on Pippin, so we're going to get that to you. But yeah, stay tuned because Havana is coming to Pippin. We're moving from Arizona and we're going all the way down to Havana. So, oh, and Tina's, when you see Tina's Afghan, it will blow your mind, the colours she used. She actually used scraps, her scrap end balls, and that's how she designed it with, and the colours in it, it's magical. It's just magical. When you see it, and she's going to do a video of hers and show you all the different colours she used. I think she used a different colour on almost every row, so yeah, look out for this. This is going to be so exciting when you see it. The border is a big border, and that's what I wanted to say. The yarn amounts for the border will be listed separately from the blanket because there's several different types of borders you can do. I am going to do the mosaic double border, and I understand that it's going to take a lot of yarn, so the border amounts will be listed separately from the Afghan amount. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just like a patchy tears, Tink. You nailed it on the head. So, hi Felicity, welcome to Sunday Social Live. It's great to have you here. Who else is in the house? We have Poe, we have Helen, Felicity, Cindy's here, all here. Click the subscription box if you don't mind, ladies. So please, all the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. I hope you do, because we're talking about so many great things. Okay, what's next? Did I have anything else on my list before I flip the camera over and we start talking yarn? If you want to know about the giveaway, okay, I'm doing a giveaway, and I'm giving away, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 balls of stonewash. Stonewash in rose quartz. There's 6 balls of these. Beautiful soft yarn. So we are going to do this a bit later on in the video. If you're watching the replay, I do apologize. This is just for the live viewers. So we have 1, 2. Do I really want to give these away? Look, it goes so well with my aspen top. See? My turquoise top. You notice that? I refer to colours as Starcraft Special DK. I'm looking at things and I think, oh, isn't that a beautiful aspen top? I'm like, that's my Starcraft colours, and they're looking at me so strange. So, 6 balls of stonewashed in rose quartz. It's going to go to one lucky live viewer later. In a little while. I have the house to myself today. I forgot to mention that. My son has gone to DC to the Air and Space Museum. I kicked my husband out to his mother's and father's house, so I have the house. No knocking on the door. I'm locked out. Nothing at all. It's just me today. Oh, Ellie, you don't like the pink? No little girls. It's a nice pink, though. It's a nice pink. I mean, and it has like a creamy white going through it. So, and I do like stonewashed, for those of you. So I have 6 of these. Ooh. Bit of fleck going in that there. I actually did Cypress Textiles Dutch Rose with the stonewash, so it's nice to work with. I made a few things. I've actually made my patch, oh, it's not patch, it's Lolo, which is Heidi Bear's pattern with stonewash, and it's beautiful. It's soft. No one's allowed to touch it. It sits in my living room, and no one is allowed to touch it. So yeah, you could do a good Heidi Bear pattern with one of those if you like that sort of thing. But yeah, it's beautiful yarn. Going back to that. Nancy's been wanting to try that yarn. So you might just get it, Nancy. You might just get it. Yeah, so we'll do that. It's such a pretty colour. Okay, Felicity says, such a pretty colour. I've never tried that yarn. I'm the same with Starcraft colours. Yeah, I refer everything to my Starcraft pegs. It's like, yeah. It's just me. I know them all by heart, I think. There's me. I've got a drop drink on me. See, that's having a big mug. Look! Silly me. Okay, so we are going to switch the camera around so we can look at this new yarn I brought. I haven't a clue as to what I'm going to make with it, so maybe you can give me some options. I'm going to use this. Yeah, oh, but my husband's like, he's constantly, you've spilled something on you again. I'm like, it's a good day if you don't drop something on your top, yeah, pup. I don't know what it is. Maybe my mug's too big. Maybe I'm just too greedy. So I'm going to flip the camera around and let me get this yarn down. Okay, hold on, ladies. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Did that work? Did I actually do it? I did it. I'm so proud of myself. So, when I was on vacation, I went to North Carolina, Beaufort. And obviously, wherever we all go, we always look for the yarn shops. And there was a tiny little yarn shop in this Morehead City in North Carolina. So I took a visit, and it's called Knit Nook, if anyone's interested, and it's right there in Morehead City in North Carolina. And she does like knitting lessons and knit and natters and whatnot, but I went there for the yarn, and I saw this yarn and I was so blown away by it, and I wanted something for fall, so that's why I've picked these 5 colours. What colours are they? Let's see. This is natural, a cabinet, ooh, chocolate milk, carrot, and natural olive. Oh my God, they make me so hungry. So hungry. So let's have a look. It's called a Kobasi by Haiku, and it's a cotton, bamboo, and silk mix. Never tried this stuff, so it's new to me. And in each one, it's by Sakel. Am I pronouncing that right? So it's designed in Seattle, Washington. It's made in Taiwan. And it's 55% cotton, 16% bamboo, and 21% elastic nylon, and 8% silk. Wow, that's a big makeup, isn't it? 50 grams, which is 201 meters, 220 yards. And let's have a look. Now, they don't give a hook size. They only give a needle size of a 2.5 to a 3.5 millimeter. So I have here about 1,000 meters of this. And I was curious because it says it has elastic nylon in it. And I don't know if it's very stretchy. I don't want to pop it out of its beautiful skein, but I guess there is some give in it. So, I mean, I'm looking for suggestions, ladies, what to do on this. Crochet or knit. I'm willing to experiment with knit, but crochet is fine. So I am looking for suggestions. They were $8 a skein, which to me, that's not a bad price for a skein. I mean, it's more than what I would pay for my other stuff, but with the cotton, bamboo, the elastic and the silk in it, $8 for this, I didn't find too bad. Now, I'm sure Stephanie from Crochet O'Clock can figure out how much it is per meter, and she'll do all the math and all the science behind it. I just don't have the knowledge to do that. Okay, Tink says, socks needed nylon for strength. I thought it was a great buy too, Tink. Well, back to socks, yes, Jelly. We are, you know what? It's because fall is coming. We know that the colder weather is coming, and we are preparing ourselves and our families for the onslaught of a freezing cold winter. And I know we're going to get it. And I think we're going to get a late winter because we have such a hot summer, but it's going to come. And when it comes, winter is coming and it's going to hit us hard. So I think everyone's like in the preparation now, you know, summer's almost at an end, and now thinking warm and cozy and cuddly. Same with the mood boards. I am counting down the weeks till the first leaf falls from the tree and everything turns that lovely golden colour, and we can start baking again and not having to worry about the house turning into a sauna when we have the oven on. So Jenny sees a shawl or a wrap. Maybe any patterns you want. I'm not going to design with these. I want a pattern that's already been written because I've never used this yarn before, so I don't know how it's going to work up. So I'd rather go with a pattern that's already been written. Thank you, Felicity. Yes, thank you. I love doing my mood boards. You can normally judge the type of mood I'm in from them. As I said, I'm preparing for fall, so that's why we did a couple I did a couple this week with the carrot cake and the pumpkin pie and the hot chocolates. And I had carrot cake yesterday. I really did. I went out. We have family in town, and they came down from Pennsylvania on a spare of the moment thing to see some museums in DC. We went out for dinner last night and I had carrot cake. The size of the carrot cake will put my mug to shame. It was huge. Lost in Time shawl. I've done the Lost in Time shawl. I did that with the drop saffron. Maybe I'll do the secret paths with this. And Tink said she wouldn't use it for socks though. And 250 grams isn't enough for a sweater. Yes, I wouldn't get a sweater out of this. Get a hat maybe, but I'm not a hat wearer. I could do some gloves, fingerless gloves. I could do, what else could I do? I mean, a scarf, a cowl, socks. I could do socks. Stripy socks. Okay, I'll do socks. I'm going to do socks, I think. I think I'm going to do socks with this. So, should I do crochet socks or should I do knitting socks? Yeah, the carrot cake was so good. It's one of my favourites. Carrot cake is one of my favourite cakes. They had chocolate cake. I like my chocolate, but carrot cake won. Okay, Felicity Ward said, what about the Land of Sweets cowl? I haven't made one, but seen loads. It's beautiful pattern, and some add a strand of mohair for extra warmth and fuzziness. Works great with multiple colours. I have never heard of Land of Sweets cowl. I'm definitely going to have to look that up. Let me write that down. Sorry, ladies. Land of Sweets cowl. I'm going to look that one up. Thank you, Felicity. I am going to look it up. You think knitting's going to take forever? I don't know. Jenny's sock I did in one night. Well, I say 1.5 nights. I did it over 2 nights, a couple of hours each night. It didn't take long. I was surprised. So, maybe. But the next time I do a sock, now that I've done Jenny's flat sock, I'm going to try socks on a circular. So maybe I'll try that. But anyway, that is my vacation purchase yarn. Oh, and I don't know if you saw it. I went to whenever I go on vacation with my mother-in-law and her sisters, whenever we go on vacation, we always hunt down the thrift stores, which is in England like charity shops or second-hand stores. And I scored the mother load of magazines. I was surprised because in my area where I live, there's never any yarn, there's never any crochet books, and there's never any crochet magazines or anything. So when I went to the charity shop down in North Carolina, they had a stack of knitting and crochet books. I was like in heaven. And so I purchased probably almost all of them, and I brought them home. One of them is Vogue Knitting from 1952 or 54. And oh my God, it was just amazing. It's crazy. So yeah, I have lots of new patterns in there. I shall check those out. I had a quick flick through, but I haven't really gone into detail in them. So there was some Vogue Knitting, some Interweave magazines, and so yeah, lots of fun stuff. I always hit the thrift stores. Ladies, if you have thrift stores or if you're going out of town, check them out. You never know what you find in them. I'll look it up, Tink, thank you. I don't know if you can post into chat, so we'll do that. I'd really like to do knee length socks, but I have such fat calves. My calves are really big, so. Okay. So with the release this week, on Monday, we released the Coastal Flats cozy cardigan. Again, getting ready for the cooler weather. For those that are interested in making it, it's really simple. Hold on, ladies. It's a really simple make. Goes quite fast. It's one of those ones I just sat at the TV and watched. I'm here, I'm just sorting out some pegs. So I know I used Sherbet, Aspen, Turquoise, and Empire, sorry, pronounce that correct, and cream. So the majority of the Coastal Flats is done with the cream, but then for the color panel in the middle, I use 4 colors. You use 4 colors. So I use these 4 colors. And so, but you can use any colors you want. So I thought we'll have a little mini peg party. And if you want me to show you any colors together, then that I can do while we have a little chat. Oh, Michelle, only moderators can post the links. I get it, I get it. Let me see if I can make someone a moderator. Michelle, you are now a moderator. So there you go. You got conned into that one. Christmas colours. Sure, Kathy. Let's have a look at some Christmas colours. So, me, Christmas is all about the nice deep reds. Let's have a look. I haven't got all my pegs out, so hold on. I am getting them. So to me, Christmas is the reds and the greens. Now I can change these. What colours would you use with claret instead of cream? So if you had claret as your main colour, you could, let's have a look. I always liked, okay, so we need 4 colours. I'm coming, I'm with you, I'm here. Oh, I'm looking for one more colour for you. How do you like claret with a combination of browns? I hope this is focused for you. Or I'm here, ladies and gents. I'm just getting a little bit more organized. Oops. Ah, they're jumping at me. They're jumping at me. Or I know some people are going to turn their nose up at this one because it has their least favorite colors. We have some greens. So we can either do browns, do greens. So you need 4 colors for the color panel and then 1 main color. The greens are mustard, lime, meadow, and khaki. So yeah, everyone, lime and mustard always get a bad rep. I love lime and mustard. Or we could also throw a cypress in there. Cypress goes well. Here's my other green. I think pistachio may be a bit too bright. Sage, it blends too well. Oh, hold on. We could also do bottle. Bottle is a very Christmassy colour to me, and it goes great with claret. I do like bottle. Mustard is your homie. Yeah, Sheena. I love mustard and I love lime. Silver, cream, and gold for Tink. Let's have a look. Let me push these up here a little bit. What colour would you like as your main colour, Tink? Some golds. Where's my gold? Oh, that's black. Gold is a very Christmassy colour too. So we have gold. Okay, so we got claret, brown, gold. We need 1 more colour for this set here. We need a Christmas cow. Shauna, stop adding things to my to-do list. Havana will take us right up to, if we go with the October 1st, then we're going to be hitting early December. So that's going to take us right up. And you know, we get so busy come Christmas. Really busy come Christmas. So ooh, hold on. What about a copper for a Christmassy colour? We could definitely look at doing a Christmas cow for 2019. I just can't think that far ahead. So I'm a magpie throwing some glitter. Okay, so we have, what did it? Silver, cream, and a gold Tink. They actually go very, very well together. I like those colours together. We need some more colours for Tink. You guys are cow crazy. Graphite. Let's have a look at a graphite. Ooh, yes. I like graphite. It's one of my favourites too. I have my pegs all over the place. So what about a mustard in with that? Ladies, can you, is that focused or is it unfocused for you? Shauna, is Shauna going to run our cow for us next Christmas? Oh, it's a lot of work. Ooh, petrol. Good one, Sheena. Let's have a look what petrol looks like. Instead of the mustard. That's very pretty together. That's very nice for the fall months coming ahead. Pink. Okay, Tink wants a pink. Ooh, magenta. I love magenta. Magenta is one of my favourite colours in the range. Let me get some more pinks here. We have blush. Very feminine. I like that. I'm a pink girl. I like my pinks. And then we have fuchsia. Okay, Lindsay, okay. Okay, thank you, Michelle. So Lindsay would like grape, mocha, meadow, and cream. So mocha, cream, grape, and meadow. Okay, let's put these ones here and here. So we have grape. Oh, these are nice. These are very vintage-like colours. So Lindsay, which would you like to be the main colour? And then we can pick out 4. They are very nice. They have a very mellow, like me. They're very mellow like me. Okay, magenta and gold always pair nice, says Sheena. Pose colours are blush and bashful. Oh. The Adams brothers used it. Who are the Adams brothers? Hanukkah colours, says Cindy. Now, I'm not sure what are traditional Hanukkah colours. I'm thinking blues, whites. I may be wrong because that's the Hanukkah. When Christmas comes, I see the Hanukkah Christmas trees and they're all done in blue, silvers and gold. Is that something, Cindy? Cream as the main colour, says Lindsay. And these are very mellow. I really like these. Let's think of a 4th. We need a 4th colour for Lindsay. So let's think. Pale rose. Ooh. What about, that's too bright. What about an apricot? Oh, no, I got it. Vintage peach. You said that to me before. Jenny says my pegs should have little faces on them. I don't want to put faces on them. There's a lot of them. And then they'll all be talking to me all the time. If I put faces on them, they'll be able to talk to me. And they'll be saying, use me, use me. Buy me, buy me. Make something with me. Oh, thank you, Tink. We got a bit of education there. The Adams brothers were British architects that made the colour collection for the National Trust. I didn't know that. Get a lot of inspiration from architecture. I'd have to look that one up. Storm Blue, we can look that up. Because that's what we're here to do. Everyone loves a peg party. Now I just got to find it. There we go. Storm Blue actually would go really nice. I'll take the vint off. I'm not going to take it too far. But yes, the Storm Blue goes lovely. So we have cream, grape, mocha, meadow and storm. What are you after, Tinker? Link 4. It is a really calming, this is a really calming, soothing colorway. I do like this. I even like it with a vintage peach as well. That might be that could very well see into being into a design of mine soon. What's going on in the chat room? I love this. I love it, I love it. Well done, Lindsay, putting together that cutaway. That was really nice. See, this is why pegs are a must, because Lindsay just picked out a fabulous colourway. Okay, who wants one done next? Poe, definitely. Cream, grape, mocha, meadow, storm. This is vintage peach. If you want to add an extra colour, you can go with vintage peach. Let's try the one I just did recently on the hot chocolate. I did mocha denim. I can't remember. My brain's going frazzles. And I can smell my dinner. What did I do? Mocha denim. How many colours for Havana? Well, that is totally up to yourself. There are 7 sections to Havana. And you use, each section takes 2 colours. I used colour A, black, throughout the pattern. And then I changed colour B to like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. So there's 7 sections and each sections have 2 colours. But you know what? You can make it your own. You can do as many colours as you want. Okay, Felicity likes the colours. She loves the colours together that feel vintagey are cream meadow, cloud blue, stone denim, pale rose, and raspberry. And she made a V-stitch blanket with them. We would love to see that V-stitch blanket, Felicity, on our on the Pippin Crochet Club. Hannah is a great stash buster, especially if you're like me and you hoard your ends of balls. You know, when you finish a project and you have like these ends of balls, you just throw them in a basket, as I do. I did actually start the Cosmic Cow with my ends, and I'm ashamed and embarrassed to admit that I haven't finished my Cosmic Cow yet. But yeah, definitely if you're like me and you collect all your ends, you can use them for Havana. And that's exactly what Tina did. And when you see hers, it's amazing. Poe has only just found Pippin. Welcome to Pippin, Poe. And she's working on the Gypsy Queen shawl. I love my Gypsy Queen shawl. And now that the weather's hopefully getting cooler, it's going to get a lot of use. And I noticed today, actually, on Pippin, a lot of people finished their Arizona this weekend. There were some beautiful Arizonas being finished, and people have been posting their pictures in the club feed. You guys are just storming ahead and getting those out there this weekend. Your mother-in-law's claimed it. Poe's mother-in-law. You'd have to make a second one for yourself. I kept mine for myself. Normally my Afghans and blankets I give them to friends and family. But yes, I kept my Gypsy Queen for myself. And I kept coastal flats for myself. So I may make myself another coastal flats because the size that I did to get accurate amounts, I did the extra large. I could probably go down a size to a large, so I may make myself another one of those. I don't know what colours yet though. Yeah, Hayley, there was like, especially today, I don't know if it's just my Facebook being silly and not updating very well, but I saw some beautiful ones out there today. Everyone's getting them done. A Christmas Havana, that'll be good. And I mean, it looks a lot more complex than what it actually is. So I'm not even doing, I'm sitting, let's get some colours together. Ooh, look at that. That just fell into my lap. Because I am a girly girl. Good girl. Mocha Pale Rose. Vintage Peach. I love apricot. I do love apricot. So we have Mocha Pale Rose, Vintage Peach, apricot and soft peach. Maybe I should swap out the Pale Rose. This might be a little bright. Kind of too brightish. Jenny, I do have the I know what you're talking about. You sent me samples. I haven't made any pegs up with the variegated Starcraft yet. I still have to make those up. Because I have to print the little labels and I haven't got around to printing the little labels. So, yeah, I haven't got them. Sorry. I have batik. I just don't have the pegs. I have every colour of the batik. And I haven't made any pegs with them yet. So, maybe we could have a peg party next Sunday with the batik if I get the pegs made up. Okay, who's ready for the giveaway? Because yay, everyone go check out, not right now because you're all here, but check out Felicity's V-Stitch over on the Pippin Crochet Club. Okay, so how are we going to do the giveaway? Now, I am totally pinching this game from Chantal from Fiberific. As I mentioned it earlier, Chantal is an Australian yarn dyer. And she hand dyes yarn. And she has some cool little gadgets and gizmos on her website. But on a Thursday morning, Australian time, which is 8 o'clock American Eastern time, which means that will be 12 o'clock UK night time. She does a live show And it's so funny. She's hilarious. I love Chantel. But she did this giveaway. She had some giveaways to do, and she did this game. So I'm going to do it too. I'm totally pinching it from her. So, and then Stephanie at Crochet O'Clock, she does it too. So I am going to write. Oh, let me go now. I am going to write a number. Oh, I gotta make sure I get this right. I am going to write a number. Here we go. I'm going to write a number on this notepad right here. Then you need to guess the number. And the first person I see who gets the number right, they win. So, let's... No, Shauna, you can't yet. Shauna, stop. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it until I say go. So, stop. Okay, I haven't even written the number on the pad yet. So, the number will be between... Okay, I've written it down. The number will be... Stop it, people. No, stop. Okay, the number will be between 1 and 30. So go ahead, type those numbers in. And the first time I see the number, that person wins these 6 balls of stonewash yarn. Got it, Jenny, 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 got it, Jenny, got it. Oh my God. Okay, Jenny was the first one to type the number. And as you can see, it was number 23. Well done, Jenny. Yay. That was crazy. That was a lot of fun. I want to do more. Okay. Surely you're too late. Jenny gets her 6 balls of stonewash. Aren't you so happy that I allowed admin to take part in the live one today? Yay, Jenny, you got it. Number 23. Oh, that was fun. I'm going to do another one next week. We'll have a giveaway. We'll have a live giveaway on every Sunday social, I think. Got to show and tell. Here, I showed the number. Tink. The number's right here. That was funny. You're going to make a lot of socks with six balls of this. You could make socks, gloves, and maybe a hat or a scarf. Shauna, we can try again next week because I have some other stuff that I am giving away. We'll have one on every live Sunday social event. That was fun. Okay, let's put these away. Oh, Jenny's got to show what she makes. I know, it's so much fun. You should have saw it, the fiberific one. She did like numbers between 1 and 50 and everyone was just going crazy. I think that's what caused her computer to crash. So, ladies, what are you all working on? And what are you all planning? Let's do... Sage as well is one of those colours that gets underestimated. I like sage. What will we go with sage? Sage and Parma violets. Is the chat feed trying to catch up with you? Felicity is working on a crochet moss stitch, which I believe is like the linen stitch, blanket in calf, Kidstons inspired colours. Wow, that sounds lovely. Jenny's busy with Brad Pitt. You wish, Jenny. Jenny wishes she was busy with Brad Pitt. Michelle's knitting with double pointed needles. I have some, but I don't have them in the fabulous Knit Pro ones. I have the old ones that I don't like. So I'm going to have to get some Knit Pro ones, because Knit Pro is my new favourite brand for knitting. So, okay, so we have sage, Parma violet. Jenny said raspberry, and I'm looking for it because I know it's lovely. Where are you? Where's my raspberry gone? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There it is. It's hiding. We have raspberry, sage, and Parma violet. Poe likes Johnny Depp. You guys are so naughty. Oh, you're watching Johnny Depp. What have I watched this week? I haven't watched much TV this week. Oh my God. Something's wrong with me. Something is super wrong with me. No, Bluebell. I don't know what I want. Oh, duck egg. That's what I wanted. So we have raspberry, sage, Parma violet, and duck egg. Let's move some of these out of the way. Jason Momoa. Yes, Hayley. We have the same taste. Look at my husband's. Oh, I like that. Mocha, raspberry, sage, Parma violet, and duck egg. Emperor is too dark. Emperor is not. Where is it? Where are you? Emperor is more like an aubergine colour, and I'm not a fan of Emperor. And I love purples and pinks and that, but I'm just not a fan of it. I don't know if you can see. It's getting a bit dark in here. But yeah. I'm just not a fan of it. I think it's just, maybe if I worked it with like a white or a cream, it would lighten it up. Maybe I'll have to try that. But it's not my favourite. Shh. Put your headphones in, he can't hear us. Oh. I forget that your husbands can probably hear me. I do forget that. Okay. Look. We have Kelly Green. Kelly Green's a really Christmassy colour. What's it? Plum. Kelly Green and plum. And maybe not the royal. too bad. My husband's been booted to his parents' house. I have a peace and quiet day. Hi, Leanne. You're here? Are you here, Leanne? Welcome. I'm afraid you just missed the crazy giveaway. But we'll have another one next week. Shauna doesn't know where her husband is. He's probably ran away. Let's have a look. What else can we play? Another colour that gets underestimated is tomato. And I like tomato. I like it with spice. I like it with copper. And I like it with gold. Actually, this would make a really nice coastal. Copper, tomato, spice, gold, and cream. Is it tomato or tomato? I like that too. And even if you didn't want to go with the cream, you could go with the walnut if you wanted a really cozy, dark. I should probably do a walnut one, and then I won't see all the stains I get on it. I like that colorway. I do. I like it. Let's put that one to the side. I'm gonna have to re-watch this video just to jot down the colorways we came up with. For those of you who like purples, which Damon's auntie loves, everything is purple for her. She loves purple. Let's have a look. What's this? We have violet, lavender, wisteria, Parma violet. You could probably do emperor with these. You did hear my huge tea mug. I'm almost out. Jenny said she likes duck egg, but hard to go with it. Duck egg. You can never quite tell if it goes with like a greeny base, but it all blue base. I don't know. I don't use duck egg that often. Okay, Felicity used tomato in a rainbow ripple blanket. Absolutely loved it. Lipstick tomato, spice, saffron, pistachio, meadow, cloud blue, aster. The list just goes on and on. Sure, yeah, Sean, I get it with the duck egg and the parma and the mushroom. They are really... See, duck egg reminds me out of washed out blue, like it's been washed out. All of them do. They look like they've been washed out, and maybe that's why we should pair them with other washed out colours. Now this would be a very pale pet. See these? They're very, very pale in comparison to other colours. I'm trying to find, do we have Lincoln? I mean, Lincoln has a bit more colour depth than the other 4. But yeah, I get it. They are very washed out. But they do look nice together. When you put them together like that, for a very mild, pale, you know, nothing too in your face, bright, they will go well. Actually, they look well for a kid's blanket. You know, when you don't know the sex of the baby and you want to do a gender neutral blanket, these would actually go really well. With the cream, yeah. They do look very vintagey. Sophie, oh, good thinking, Michelle. We do, we have the soft yellow, the lemon too. Look at us. So we have here, we have silver, duck egg, mushroom, Parma violet, lemon, Lincoln, and cream. Oh, or you could go with the buttermilk instead of the lemon. That's another one of those, never quite sure where to use it. So let's go on the opposite side of our very pale muted colours to something bright and bold. So let's find, my new favourite is lapis and saffron. They go lovely together and they complement each other perfectly. Then we need a green. And we could go with a grass green. I'm putting, my mind is going back to our colour theory lessons that we did at the beginning of the year. You remember those? They were fun. Violet, violet. The violet I can give and take on this set. Na, 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 na. Where else can we go with this? Not sure. Fondant. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not saffron, citron. Let's have a look. Well, we have citron and we have sunshine. Oh, citron, yeah. Good one, Lindsay. These are very bright. Throw an orange in there. Throw them all in there. I mean, there's only like 74 colours. Imagine doing a blanket. I've actually done a blanket with all Starcraft colours. I think there was like 72 back then. I made a hexagon blanket in the colour spectrum wheel. And I actually used every colour. I still have that blanket. I know all the Starcraft names by sight. I dream in colour, so I see colours a lot. Okay, we're almost pushing it to 4:30, so we have like 6 minutes left. Well, no, 5 minutes left, and we will call it a day. And then next week's Sunday Social, we'll have another giveaway. What shall I do? Maybe I'll make it really special next week. and we'll have an update on how my progress is going on Havana. Hopefully I should be close to finishing the border by then. Okay, Shauna wants citrus spice, violet, bright pink, lapis, turquoise, and royale. I can do that. Lapis, with my bright pink, violet, spice, and citron. There you go, Shauna. I love spending time with you guys, Poe. Hi, Kim. Did Kim join us? Good morning, Kim. Oh, we're almost over. I know, I'm sorry. It's so hard to find a time that, you know, we can get the majority of the world all in 1 hour. It's really hard. But you did miss the fun giveaway. I did it as Chantal did it in Fiberific. Kim is a follower of Chantal from Fiberific. So we did that, and we I did a sneak peek of our new cowl coming out in October. We did a little yarn review of some new yarn, and they gave me some suggestions. So yeah, and we'll have some fun, and I'll have to think what we are going to do next Sunday. It should be nice because Lucian is back at school this week. I should have a nice relaxing week. Back to making school lunches in the morning. Oh, I don't mind though. I don't mind. They can make as many school lunches as I have to, because Mama needs some Mama time. So, tune in. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you don't mind, ladies, and that way you will be notified if you click the bell next to it when we have our next Sunday social. I'm just putting away my pegs. I love clematis. I need to get a new holder for these. So I have other secrets, but I'm not going to share them with you. Not quite yet, but soon. Well, good night, Helen, and I shall see everyone next week for our weekly installment of Sunday Social. Have fun, everyone, and goodbye.